Alright, so in this video we're going to do another equity investment transaction, but this time it's going to have a gain. Alright, so last video where there was a loss. In this case we're the accountants for Captain Investments, and they purchased 200 shares of Velcron at $53 per share. For our purposes in this class, we don't have to worry about the rest of this stuff. It does influence what you do with stock and how you account for them, but in our case, we're just doing one kind of accounting. We get a cash dividend, and then instead of adjusting the value, we're going to sell it for its market value of 58. So we've got a purchase, dividends, and a sale, just like the last video, but instead of a loss, this one will have a gain. Alright, so let's get that purchase on the books. We know that we're going to get the asset called equity investment, and of course we have to pay cash for it, but how much? Well, that's where we have to figure it out. Alright, so we got 200 shares at 53 per share, so I'll just figure that out. So 200 times 53 equals 10,600. Alright, so that's what we paid for those shares. There's our investment, that's our asset value on the books. Alright, great. Now, what happens next? Well, we get a dividend, 28 cents per share. Alright, so again, we got to calculate that. So 200 times 0.28 equals $56. So dividends come in typically in the form of cash, at least in our textbook they do. In real life they don't necessarily always. Cash, 56, and then of course we call that dividend revenue, 56. Alright, and of course the last thing that happens, we sell that stock and we sell it for 58. So that's great, that's going to be a gain. So how much we will see. So 200 times 58 is equal to is equal to 11,600. Alright, so that's our cash that we get in, right? We sell it, so we get in 11,600. 200 times 58 per share is 11,600. We're going to have a gain on sale, right? And what's that amount? What's the difference between 11,600 and 10,600, right? Which is 1,000. And then we're going to have our equity investment of 10,600. So now our debits equal our credits. Alright, so that's it. That's the only other thing you can really do with a stock in our class. As we discussed last video, you can purchase it, you can receive some dividends, and you can sell it for either a gain or a loss.